Hello Amazers, I'm playing Lasercraft. This is a sci-fi digging slash mining and first-person shooter game. You start off a round with a bunch of sand in your area, and you can mine sand faster than dirt with your laser. And here's a tip. The dark matter laser is even faster at mining sand than the fire laser is. And see? Okay, that's the dark matter, and here's the fire. The catch of this game is, with the stuff you collect, you can exchange it, and then you can change it to ore that you want, dark matter, water, fire, or earth. And with that ore, you can upgrade your laser, and with an upgraded laser, you can dig faster, or you can heal faster, or you can use the blue laser brick, which is to chrome bricks, and basically what that does is makes it slippery. It lowers the friction so people can fall. I mean, not fall, but slip around it's like an ice rink maker. People have actually made ice rinks on this game because of the blue laser. I'll demonstrate it right now. With just a little bit. Now you can't really see, but yeah, I'm not moving at all. I'm slipping. That's the point of the blue laser. Also, it drains the energy of your enemies, and it creates energy for your teammates. And energy is at the bottom left. The point of that is to allow the newcomers to regain health, because if you have 100% energy, you regain health quicker than if you have no energy. And higher levels, when they're mining or when they're attacking people, they lose energy faster, and energy doesn't allow you to gain health. I mean, if you have low energy, you can't gain health. So it's a way to make the game fair for newcomers. There might be a point where you find that upgrading your laser anymore will just get rid of energy really fast. But the thing is, energy doesn't actually, having a lack of energy doesn't actually stop your laser from working. It only stops you from healing. So it is pretty much worth it to get a faster laser. Right now I have the default laser, and through this cycle lasers thing, a feature I made for premium, a game pass called cycle lasers, or have multiple lasers in the mine. You press Z and it switches to your next laser. And so this is my damaging laser. It damages players a lot quicker. And then laser 4 is my mining laser. It mines really fast. It mines about 1 block per second. And so I'm gathering fire right now because I want to gain even more. I want to gain even more upgrading to my laser. I want it to be even faster. So 264, 265. This is a pretty good amount. I think it's gonna be more than 1 block per second. You don't mine bricks with your blue laser. Okay, once I get 270 something, I'm gonna stop. Okay. I'll just get 278. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna press P, and since I haven't been in a battle recently, I go back to the main menu, and I can go to craft lasers, and this menu is where you can create new lasers. As you can see, here's the starting laser. It has no upgrades, and you can see all the stats. It mines about 0.3 blocks per second, and does about 8 damage per second, and then same number of value for all these. The green laser heals blocks, and it also heals target health. So the slowing laser, the blue one, chromes bricks, and what I mean by chrome is it does the ice thing. So basically it ices the bricks. I call it chrome though because that's the style of the brick. And then the dark matter laser, it repositions bricks. I'll go demonstrate that soon. But now I'm on the craft lasers thing, and you can see how you can view all of your laser stats. See how I said laser 2 was my damage laser? Well, here it is. In the craft lasers GUI, you can see how it has 21 damage per second, and then all of the others aren't upgraded at all. And then laser 3 has about half of what laser 4 has for mining, and then it also has a repositioning upgrade. Laser 4 has 1 blocks mined per second and everything else default. And so now I'm going to create a new laser. I don't have a 5th laser, so I'm going to create a new one. And this is the menu you see when you're creating a new laser. You can see how much fire ore you have and what it does, how much metal you have and what it does, and same with all of these. You can click this. See, every click the price changes, and when you click this, that's the amount that is subtracted, and also your upgrade shows. So it's a dynamic upgrading system. I can also upgrade some damage. I'm just gonna click this really fast. See, okay, I already got to. Okay, so I can only do 15 damage per second. This isn't gonna be my damage laser then. It's gonna be pure. Oh man, I only went over my other laser by 1 upgrade. So now I can do 1.1 blocks per second. I don't think that's worth it, so I'm not going to do it. So anyway, I can go back to the manage menu, and whenever I get enough fire to be satisfied with my upgrade, I can continue crafting it, and you see all of this is still there. Now I'm going to the trade menu. The trade menu is player-to-player trading for any ore to metal. And so there's 4 different menus: the earth and metal, fire and metal, and then water and metal, and then dark matter and metal. And you're gonna need to probably make a deal with someone in the server, otherwise people might not check the trade ores menu. Also, what you can do is you can trade sand to dirt, so it's not useless to collect sand. What you do is you type in the amount of sand you have, or the amount of sand you want to trade, click update expected amount, and then it will give you an amount based on this trade ratio. This trade ratio depends upon all of the sand in all of the players' inventories divided by all the dirt in all the players' inventories. It's kind of a weird way of doing it, but what I wanted to try was to make it so there's a balance of how much sand and dirt is in the server, so people wouldn't trade if they got a bad deal. So I think 61 sand to 48 dirt is a good deal. So I'm going to trade it. It tells you what happened, and then now you can see how this updated already. And now if I refresh, 61 sand only gets 39 dirt. So basically what I did is make it so people are going to have to get more sand in their inventories to get the same trade ratio I did. Or I can trade some dirt into metal right now. Now metal is most valuable out of dirt and sand. Oops, I don't have that much. I only have 175. See, I can only get 8 metal. So basically, that's not a good deal right now because there's 16,000 metal in this server. I have 1,300 of it already, so I don't need any more metal. I'll just keep the dirt. What I'm gonna do now is try to get someone to trade with me. Alright, go to the trade menu, and I'm gonna tell him, oh, someone thought I meant Roblox trading. No, I meant in-game currency trading. I'm gonna ask him who wants to trade. Again, go to the fire and metal trade GUI. I'm recording this. You'll be famous for a few seconds. Okay, I'm going to trade metal to fire. Sorry, this is a bit slow. Okay, here's what you do. You type in the amount of metal you want to trade, so I'm going to do 80. And then you type in the amount of fire you're going to trade, or the amount of fire you want, for 80 metal. There's no value set right now, so I'm just gonna go ahead and say I'll just have 5 fire for 80 metal. Okay. So now I'm gonna go on the chat again and say to 5 fire. Anyone have 5 fire? So if anyone has 5 fire and they want 80 metal, they can do it. Or if someone types in 16, no, not 16, 1 fire to 16 metal, that would work too. It would make my trade go from 5 fire to 4, and then from 80 metal to whatever minus 16 from that is. Okay, I'm gonna have to tell them how to do this. Oops. I have to chat in the other thing. Put 5 fire for 80 metal. So this is a new concept on Roblox, at least to my knowledge, that okay, someone did the trade. So thanks. Okay. Dragon 4569 killer. Okay, he did the trade. He's famous now. Okay, anyway, the concept of trading in-game currency within a game is new to my knowledge, and what I added to it is a recent average trade ratio, kind of emulating the wrap system of Roblox. What it does is it takes the 10 most recent trades and it makes the most recent ones weighted more in the average. So if I were to trade now again, maybe 50 metal for 5 fire, that's a rate of 10, then it would probably, oh wait, someone wants to trade 5 fire to 80 metal again. Maybe I'll do it again. Okay, I did it. I did someone's trade. Also, oh, someone's doing it again. Oh, someone's doing 47 metal to 177 fire. See, now people are trading themselves, and what this means is this guy wants a ridiculous amount of fire for a tiny amount of metal, and that's why the rate is like 0.2. So I don't think anyone's going to do that. And what you can do is I can overset his trade. Check this out. I'm going to ask 50 metal to 5 fire, and what it's going to do is it just set his trade, so his trade is no longer valid because I have the best trade. And then the meeting point is going to be somewhere in here. So maybe the guy trading here is going to drop his trade rate a little bit. But I don't think it's going to happen right now, and I'm in a hurry, so this video won't be too long. So I'm just going to trade him again. So you can see how this trade system works. It's player to player. It uses a radar system, so a recent average trade ratio, to make it so once one trade completes, people can get an idea of what the trade ratio is. Alright, 47 metal to 65 dark matter. That's 0.7. That's a lot of dark matter. In my opinion, metal is supposed to be over, like there's supposed to be so much more metal than all the ores that metal should always be worth less than the ores. So no one should do this trade. Now on to the game again. There's 2,800 bricks left, and you can just jump in the mine and start mining. And I'm gonna show how the repositioning one works. So the best laser for that was laser 3. Okay, here's laser 3. Okay, see how it repositions bricks basically. It's pretty cool, but the real usage of this laser is, well, once you get a really upgraded repositioning, it's really fun to use. You can just reposition them like crazy. And also, you can mine unanchored bricks, and what I mean by unanchored bricks is either sand, or when the dirt collapses, then you can mine that with the dark matter laser, and it doesn't use your regular digging upgrade. It uses the dark matter upgrade. So if you don't upgrade your dark matter, then when you try to mine unanchored bricks with your dark matter, it will take a lot longer than if you just mine it with your upgraded fire laser. Now I'm going to show you the earth laser. On the top of the screen, there's earth mode heals. If you press E, it changes to creates. What that means is it just creates blocks. So it uses 1 dirt each time. So you just, oh, someone's mining my blocks though. Okay, so it basically creates blocks, and if you want to stop creating a block, what you can do is press E while you're mining it, and then it'll only heal it, won't create a new one. See, it doesn't create a new one. So now if I want to change my mind, I do want a block up there, then I just do that, and then I can press E again and it will heal it until it's done. So yeah, now I can also heal this brick that guy almost mined. And in the beginning of the round, there's a dividing purple wall. The purpose of that is to allow new players to mine bricks without being interfered by people who are going to attack you. So that's the purpose of that. Now there are still some glitches with, not glitches, but I'm still working out some values with how fast your health regains when you have a certain amount of energy. There's game passes you can buy. There's +6 laser slots, so basically that means if you create a new laser, like I'm just going to create this laser, I'm not even going to finish it because you can overwrite lasers. So now I'm going to create this one. Finish. Now I can go to the next page, and because I have the game pass, but if you have 6 lasers right here and you don't have the game pass, then you're going to have to either overwrite a laser, and you can't overwrite the starter laser. So you have 5 choices to overwrite, and the way that works is you just hit overwrite laser, yes, let me overwrite it, and then you finish upgrading it right here. If you don't finish it here, like if you exit or if you reset, then what happens is your laser will just be how it was, so it's not a big deal, although I recommend just hitting finish laser anyway. Okay, so I overrided a starter laser with another starter laser, so now I'm not going to do that again, that'd be pointless. The game passes, so that's a pretty cool game pass to have if you have more than 1 laser, and it goes very well with the multiple lasers game pass, and that's the one that allows you to cycle through your lasers by pressing Z, so that's pretty cool. Metalhead laser. Right now, currently you get +9 metal, and instead of +3, but I just changed this to +4 metal and instead of +1, because when health regains you get a lot more metal, because 10 damage turns in, like doing 10 damage and everyone has 100 health, that turns into maybe you're doing 200 worth of damage. So instead of giving you a ton of metal and making metal a very inflated currency, I'm kind of making metal more valuable by making it less. You get less per 10 damage. And yeah, you don't get metal for killing people, you only, for lasering them, you only get metal for dealing damage. So you can't be the kill, you can't be the person who actually killed them. You won't get an assist or anything. You'll just, you won't get an assist, you won't get anything because the person's already gone and you didn't deal 10 damage. Unless you do deal 10 damage to kill him, then you get 1 worth of metal. The game, it runs around rounds, and each round you have some opportunity to get the best ore, fire or dark matter, whatever you want. And there's a random amount of parts that become unanchored, and that means you can mine them with the dark matter laser. So they become unanchored. They're darker brown than the regular dirt, the regular anchored dirt. And it's fun because you can make them fall. So I'm going to demonstrate that since they're unanchored. So yeah, it falls. It's pretty cool. Once the game is over, you'll be teleported to the lobby, and then you can enter the mine once it regenerates. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you learned something about Lasercraft or game design. See you next time.